Life is a journey, not a destination. These challenges will always test our courage, strengths, weaknesses, and faith. Along our way, we may encounter obstacles that will come between the paths we are destined to take. In order to be on the right path, we must overcome these obstacles. In our life, there are periods of challenges that we must face, but the real challenge is how we grow and learn from overcoming them. Being naive children, we believed that life was simplistic and effortless. Well, we were wrong. We can only yearn for life to be easy. Growing up, we continue to face countless hurdles that only get bigger and bigger. My life, in particular, has been filled with numerous ups and downs. It felt like I was in an endless roller coaster going up and down. Some believe that life is filled with obstacles and experiences that will help us pave the path to our own successes. But is that really accurate? There are some points in life when I felt that I would never conquer a problem. From trying to learn to walk to making big decisions that would affect the outcome of life. There are always complications and doubts that block our path. What job am I to choose? What university do I apply for? These thoughts will soon turn into a bitter reality, a reality that we will have to face. I would do anything to go back in time when I thought, it always seems impossible until it's done. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. The greater the obstacle, the more glory in overcoming it. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. Strength does not come from winning. It comes from struggling with difficulties and arising each time from defeat. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. Develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success. I never dreamed about success. I worked for it. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. The best way out is always through. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. If you believe it will work out, you'll see opportunities. If you believe it won't, you will see obstacles. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying, even when the odds were stacked against them. These individuals, whether they are inventors, leaders, or everyday heroes, have one thing in common. They never gave up, when there seemed to be no hope at all. I attribute my success to this unwavering determination. It is this relentless spirit that pushes us forward, even in the darkest of times. I never gave or took any excuse. Hard times don't create heroes, they reveal them. It is in these moments of struggle that our true character is forged. It is during the hard times when the hero within us is revealed. The challenges we face are not meant to break us, but to build us up, to make us stronger and more resilient. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. It is through the trials and tribulations of life that we grow and evolve. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. These experiences teach us valuable lessons and shape us into who we are meant to be. Ambition is fueled by the desire to overcome obstacles, and success is the reward for those who persevere. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity in disguise, and every setback is a setup for a comeback. We must believe that we are gifted for something. This belief is the foundation of our journey, the spark that ignites our passion and drives us forward. Without it, we may never discover our true potential, and that this thing must be attained. It is not enough to simply recognize our gifts, we must also commit to pursuing them with unwavering determination. Every step we take, every challenge we face, brings us closer to our goals. If you hit the target every time, it means you are not challenging yourself enough. Growth comes from pushing our limits, from aiming higher and striving for more. It's too near or too big. True achievement lies in the pursuit of difficult goals, in the willingness to miss the mark and learn from our mistakes. It is through these experiences that we grow stronger and more resilient. I am not a product of my circumstances. My environment does not define me. Instead, it is my choices, my actions, and my decisions that shape who I am and who I will become. I am a product of my decisions. Each choice I make, no matter how small, contributes to the larger picture of my life. It is through these decisions that I carve out my own path and create my own destiny. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. Without failure, success would be bland and unremarkable. It is the lessons learned from our failures that add depth and richness to our achievements. It is by going down into the abyss, by facing our deepest fears and challenges, that we uncover the true treasures of life. These treasures are not material, but the wisdom, strength, and resilience we gain along the way, that we recover the treasures of life. These treasures are the rewards of our perseverance, the fruits of our labor, and the evidence of our growth. They remind us that every struggle, every setback, is a step towards a brighter future. A proud heart can survive general failure because such a failure does not prick its pride. It is more difficult and more bitter when a man fails alone. Be undeniable. It is never too late to be what you might have been. Once you've accepted your flaws, no one can use them against you. You be greater than your feelings. I don't demand this of you, life does. Otherwise you'll be washed away by feelings. You'll be washed out to sea and never seen again. Life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you react to it. If you light a lamp for someone else, it will also brighten your path. Perfectionism is the voice of the oppressor, the relentless critic that never seems to be satisfied. It whispers in your ear, telling you that nothing you do is ever good enough, that you must strive for an unattainable ideal. It is the enemy of the people, a silent force that drives us to exhaustion and despair. In a world that constantly demands more, perfectionism feeds on our insecurities and fears. It will keep you cramped and insane your whole life, trapping you in a cycle of self-doubt and anxiety. The pressure to be perfect can be paralyzing, preventing you from taking risks or trying new things. And it is the main obstacle between you and a shitty first draft. The fear of making mistakes can stop you from even starting, leaving your potential unrealized and your dreams unfulfilled. I think perfectionism is based on the obsessive belief that if you run carefully enough, hitting each stepping stone just right, you can avoid failure and disappointment. But life is unpredictable, and no amount of careful planning can shield you from its uncertainties. The pursuit of perfection can lead to a life of constant vigilance and stress. You won't have to die, it tells you, if you just get everything right. But the truth is that you will die anyway, and the time spent chasing perfection is time lost. The truth is that you will die anyway, and that a lot of people who aren't even looking at their feet, who aren't obsessed with perfection, are going to do a whole lot better than you. They will take chances, make mistakes, and learn from them. They will grow and thrive in ways that perfectionists can only dream of. They will achieve success not because they are perfect, but because they are willing to try, to fail, and to keep going, and they will have a lot more fun while they're doing it. So, let go of perfectionism. Embrace the messy, imperfect journey of life. You might just find that it's a lot more rewarding than you ever imagined. Our virtues and our failings are inseparable, like force and matter. When they separate, man is no more. Please like, subscribe, and share.